Welcome back to Lizzy Gist World, your favorite spot for hot, real, and relatable entertainment gist. If this is your first time stopping by, you're highly welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you never miss out on any juicy updates. To my returning subscribers, I see you and I appreciate you so much. Guys, today's gist is loaded. It's emotional, it's thought-provoking, and at the same time, it's giving serious what is really going on. Vibes. We're talking about two major things today. The bold and unapologetic energy Sonia Uche has been giving lately. The deeply touching and powerful moment from Pastor Jerry Eze that has left many people emotional and inspired. So guys, let's start from here because this is where the buzz is really coming from. There is something about Sonia Uche these days that is different. The energy she's putting out lately is not the usual keep it low, stay away from drama vibe. No, this one is more like, say whatever you want to say, I honestly don't care. And let's be real for a second. Normally, when people keep talking about you or pointing fingers at a particular thing, especially something sensitive, there's that natural human instinct to pull back a bit. To go low-key. To reduce how much you show that particular thing. Even if what they are saying is not true, you still want to avoid unnecessary attention. But in this case, that's not what we are seeing at all. Instead, Sonia is doing the complete opposite. She's stepping out confidently. She's showing up boldly. And most importantly, she's flaunting that ring like it's nobody's business. Now let's talk about this ring properly. Guys, this is not just any ring you overlook. The moment you see it, your eyes go straight to it. It's shining, it's noticeable, and it carries a certain kind of message. And the big question everybody keeps asking is she married? Is she engaged? Or is this just for acting? Because let's not lie, the confusion is valid. Yes, Sonia is an actress. Yes, she plays roles where she could be a married woman. Yes, rings are part of costumes in movies. But the thing is, this is not the first time she's wearing it. And it doesn't look random either. That's where the conversation becomes deeper. Let's look at it from another angle. It's very possible that the ring is part of her acting tools. Like, something she intentionally keeps for roles where she needs to appear as a married woman. Think about it. Instead of depending on whatever ring a production team provides, she might have her own specific ring that she trusts and uses consistently for her roles. That actually makes sense professionally. Actors sometimes have personal items they prefer using on set, things that fit their style, comfort, and continuity. So maybe, just maybe, this ring is a go-to acting accessory. Here's where things get interesting again. Even if it's for acting, why does she seem so comfortable wearing it outside typical on-set context? Why is she not trying to reduce the attention it brings? Why is she not addressing it directly? Because at this point, she knows people are talking. She knows people are watching. She knows people are asking questions. Yet she keeps showing it. That's where the bold energy comes in. It's almost like she's saying, think whatever you want to think. I'm not explaining anything. And honestly, that confidence alone is what is fueling the gist even more. Another thing people have noticed. It looks like she doesn't even have just one ring. There are speculations that she has different rings she uses, which adds another layer to the mystery. So now the questions double. Why multiple rings? Are they all for acting? Or is there something more personal behind it? At this point, the curiosity is growing, and people are watching closely. Let's not ignore the vibe completely. Because whether intentional or not, that ring is giving young married woman energy. Not in a loud or dramatic way, but in a subtle, confident, and composed manner. And sometimes, vibes alone are enough to spark conversations online. Now let's shift to something that truly touched hearts. While all this conversation about Sonia is going on, there's also something beautiful happening that deserves attention. Pastor Jerry Eze recently had a moment that left many people emotional. During a speech, he broke down in tears. And not just random tears, these were tears of gratitude, reflection, and deep acknowledgement of how far he has come. One of the most powerful parts of his speech was when he described himself as a product of grace. That statement alone carries so much meaning. Because it shows humility. It shows awareness. It shows that he recognizes that his journey didn't happen by his own strength alone. He spoke about how things changed around 2020 during COVID. How life shifted rapidly. How unexpected growth and opportunities came. And how he couldn't even believe the things happening around him. That level of honesty. It connects deeply with people. Because many people are in that place right now, working hard, not seeing results yet, wondering if things will ever change. One key message stood out from everything he said. When you're not seeing results, that's the time to keep pushing the most. That right there. That's powerful. Because most people quit at that exact point. They stop when things are slow. They stop when results are not visible. They stop when it feels like nothing is working. But he's saying that's actually the moment you should push harder. Another thing that touched people was how he emphasized remembering where you come from. Despite his success, he hasn't forgotten his beginning. And more importantly, he's giving back. Real impact. Real support. Real change in people's lives. That's why people respect him. At some point, he became overwhelmed and started crying. Not out of sadness, but out of deep gratitude. And honestly, moments like that remind people that behind every strong public figure is a human being who has gone through struggles. This whole moment is more than just a speech. It's a reminder to stay consistent, to remain grateful, to keep going even when it's hard, to use your blessings to uplift others. Now let's tie everything together. When you look at Sonia Uche's connection to inspirational figures like Pastor Jerry Eze, it starts to make sense why she carries herself the way she does. There's a certain confidence that comes from believing you are walking in purpose. There's a certain boldness that comes from feeling grounded in something bigger than public opinion. So maybe, just maybe, that same mindset is what we are seeing in her right now. At the end of the day, here's where things stand. Sonia Uche is giving bold, unapologetic energy. The ring continues to spark curiosity and conversations. There's no clear explanation yet, and maybe that's intentional. Pastor Jerry Eze's moment has inspired many people deeply. And honestly, both stories in their own way are about confidence, purpose, and perception. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Sonia's ring is just for acting? Or do you think there's something more behind it? And what did you learn from Pastor Jerry Eze's emotional moment? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Lizzy Gist World for more hot and meaningful gist. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe and stay blessed.